So a member asked me a question about FSLY and how to stay in a trade when it spikes like this, a crazy spike. So, and that's a very good point because it spikes up to 24, pulls back to, 22.79. The member gets in, in this area here before the breakout. And as luck would have it, kaboom, away it goes. And now it's in this continuing rising channel. Now, so there's lots of different ways that you can stay in this trade. So it's in this powerful uptrending channel, and it does, and here it spikes off. And so out of pure fear, maybe, or just happy to be green, and so, sells the stock on the way up in this big spike. But that's the wrong way to do it. What you need to do is sell pieces as it goes up. Sell. I mean, not all of it. Sell a quarter. Jumps from if you're in it here at 21.75 and it spikes like that, maybe you sell a bit at 22.5 and a bit at 23 because that's going to be natural resistance for it. Pops up, you sell a bit more at 23.5 and then it turns over and rolls back down. Now, you may not have been able to stay in this trade because it does break through the 23, and I would have freaked out too. Probably sold the balance at 23, moving my stops up as it goes. So you got a nice trade going up. But you'll see that if you had drawn these lines in here, and when it popped up through it and came back, it actually this is now the support for it. Here you can see. And so now what we get is called the Jacob's pitchfork. And this now is the support line. This was your trend line, but this is now, which was the tops line, is now the support line. And we can see absolutely amazing how it comes back and it holds support right on the trend line here and bounces. So if you had drawn this in, sold part of the way up, it comes down and sees that it holds support in here. Now this would have been your stop at 22.75, 22.50, holds it and now continues on. And so now it gets to the top of the channel. You don't know that's the top of the channel. So, this here would be the top of the channel. Maybe you'd sell a bit more up in there, pulls back. Look at this, holds support. Now continues to trade higher. So you'd be looking to sell a bit up in here at 25, if you've got any left by this time. But that's how you stay in a trade. You stay in the trade as long as it stays in the channel. When it broke out of this channel here, you have to draw new channel lines. And as it happened, this was the new channel line here. And it held that support here, and you sell pieces that goes up. I mean, this is a nice trade. What a trade from 21.50 to 24.50, $3 in an instant, 15% on your money in an instant. So instant being a relative term. So there's a few ideas on how to stay in that kind of trade.